I wasn't invited to my sister's wedding, so I booked a getaway. When her big day imploded, my family bombarded me with calls and texts. "You're blowing this out of proportion, it's just a wedding," my mom said. I stared at my phone, rereading the message for the 6th time. "Hey, just letting you know we finalized the guest list, and we had to make some tough choices. Hope you're okay with it. Love you." Tough choices. Tough choices. I wasn't some distant relative or a long-lost family friend. I was her brother. My sister, the one I'd supported through every meltdown, heartbreak, and moment of doubt, had casually excluded me like I was nobody. A dull ache spread through my chest as I read it again. This had to be a mistake, right? I grabbed my phone and dialed my mom. She picked up on the first ring, her tone cheerful. "Hey, sweetie, what's going on?" No time for pleasantries. "I just got a text from Sarah," I said. "She says I'm not on the guest list for her wedding." A brief silence followed, long enough to confirm my worst suspicions. "Oh, darling," my mom sighed, her voice dripping with that tone she used when she thought I was being irrational. "It's just a wedding. Don't make a fuss." The words hit like a punch. "Are you kidding me?" I asked, my voice eerily steady. "Mom, I'm her brother. How am I not invited to my own sister's wedding?" She made that dismissive "seek" sound like I was a kid throwing a fit. "It's not about you. They had to keep things small and—" I cut her off. "Mom, I just saw Sarah's Instagram. She's got 150 people on that list." Silence, then a nervous laugh. "Well, you know how it is. Weddings are costly, and maybe they thought you wouldn't care about missing it." My stomach twisted. "Wouldn't care?" "Mom," I said, "I've been there for Sarah through everything. I helped her move 3 times. I paid half her rent when she was jobless. I was there when her last relationship fell apart, and now I'm not good enough for her big day?" "You're being overly dramatic," she said, exasperated. "It's just one day. You're making this bigger than it is." I let out a bitter chuckle. Overly dramatic. I knew how this would play out. I'd argue, Mom would brush it off. Sarah would offer a half-baked apology later, and I'd be expected to let it go. Because that's what I always did. Not this time. Something inside me snapped. If I wasn't important enough to be included, then fine. I wouldn't be around at all. I ended the call without another word and started scrolling on my phone. If I wasn't going to Sarah's wedding, I was going somewhere far better. I was taking a trip. The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I wasn't one to hold grudges, but this was a new level of disrespect. Sarah had forgotten my birthday multiple times. She only reached out when she needed something. Mom always expected me to be the bigger person. Sarah got away with everything. But this was different. I wasn't going to sulk at home while my family celebrated without me. If I didn't matter enough to be invited, I didn't matter enough to stick around when they needed me. I opened my laptop and started searching for flights. If Sarah could have her perfect day, I'd have the best week of my life. It took less than an hour to arrange. I booked an all-inclusive stay at a 5-star resort in the Bahamas. Oceanfront suite, spa treatments, private beach access. I'd always told myself such a trip was too extravagant. Not anymore. This wasn't just a vacation. It was a declaration. When the wedding weekend arrived, I was already on a flight, sipping champagne in first class. I posted a photo, legs stretched out, drink in hand, with the caption, "Didn't make the guest list, but I think I'll manage." The responses poured in. Cousins sent laughing emojis. My uncle, the only sensible family member, commented, "Smart. Move! Should have tagged along." But the best reaction? My mom's. 3 texts in a row. "Where are you? Are you really skipping Sarah's wedding over this? You're being childish." Childish? I was just getting started. I replied with a photo of the beach. White sand, turquoise water, pure paradise. Then I powered off my phone. No guilt trips this time. For once, I was putting myself first, and it felt amazing. By the time I landed, any lingering doubts were gone. The warm ocean breeze hit me as I stepped off the plane, carrying the scent of salt and hibiscus. A private car waited, a sleek SUV with cold towels and bottled water. This was already better than any wedding. As we drove along the coast, I realized I'd made the right call. Back home, my family was probably bustling with wedding prep. Mom was likely making excuses for my absence. Sarah was giggling with her bridesmaids, not sparing me a thought. But here, I wasn't an afterthought. I was the priority, my priority. The resort was like a dream. The lobby had towering palms and open-air architecture that let the sea breeze flow through. The staff handed me a cocktail before I even checked in. My room, stunning. Floor-to-ceiling windows, a private balcony, and a bed so luxurious it felt like a crime to sleep in it. I dropped my bags, stepped onto the balcony, and soaked it all in. Then, just to twist the knife, I snapped a photo of the view and posted it. When one door slams shut, another opens, to a beachfront suite with endless cocktails. I knew it'd, reach my family, and I hoped it stung. For once, they'd know what it felt like to be left out. The first full day was pure bliss. I started with room service, fluffy waffles, fresh mango, and coffee so good it ruined every other brew I'd ever had. Then I did whatever I wanted. No obligations, no family drama, just me, the sea, and a schedule built for my happiness. By afternoon, I was lounging by the infinity pool, mojito in hand, watching the waves. I glanced at my phone occasionally, not to check on family, but to see the flood of reactions to my posts. Cousins commented, "Where even are you?" My uncle, "Okay, now you're just flexing." A friend from college, "Bro, take me with you next time." Then a notification made me grin. "Sarah saw your post." Oh, now she cared. I could picture her, sitting in her bridal suite, sipping cheap bubbly, scrolling through Instagram, seeing me live my best life while she stressed about her wedding. Good. I leaned back, sipped my drink, and thought, enjoy your big day, sis. Hope it's everything you dreamed of. But as the sun set, things took a wild turn. My phone started buzzing nonstop. At first, I ignored it, probably just more reactions to my photos. But then I saw the names: Mom, Sarah, Cousin Mike, even Aunt Karen. Calls, texts, one after another. I raised an eyebrow and checked. Mom's text: "Call me now. It's urgent." Urgent? About the wedding? I rolled my eyes but kept scrolling. Mike: "Dude, you won't believe what just happened." Now I was intrigued. I scanned the messages, and my smirk grew with each one. Mike: "Bro, you dodged a disaster." Mom: "Call me immediately. This is a family emergency." Sarah: "Please, where are you? I need you." I stretched out on my lounge chair, sipped my cocktail, and kept reading. Then a message from Cousin Jen made me laugh out loud. The groom bailed. I nearly choked. The groom? Oh, this was too good. Curiosity won, so I texted Mike back. "What do you mean he bailed?" His reply came fast. Mid-reception, total chaos. He and Sarah got into a huge fight and he just left. Walked right out. Another text. Then Aunt Karen and Dad started yelling about who's embarrassing the family. Grandma's sobbing. The venue shut down the bar early. It's a nightmare. I leaned back, grinning. Sarah didn't want me at her wedding, thought she. Didn't need me. Now? Suddenly, I was their go-to guy. I could hear Mom's voice in my head. "You need to fix this. Sarah's falling apart." Nope, not my problem. I opened Sarah's message. "Pick up your phone. Please, I need you." Oh, now I mattered. I took a deep breath and sent one reply. "Sorry, too busy enjoying my overreaction." Hope the wedding was a blast. Then I blocked her number, and Mom's, and Mike's, just to be safe. I switched my phone to Do Not Disturb, flagged down the bartender, and ordered another drink. While my family spiraled, I was in paradise, and I wasn't about to care. The next morning, I woke to the sound of waves and the scent of salt and jasmine drifting through my balcony doors. For a blissful moment, I forgot the chaos back home. Then I checked my phone. Even with most of my family blocked, I had over 20 missed calls from unknown numbers. They were desperate to reach me. A few voicemails had slipped through. Against my better judgment, I played one. Mom panicked. "I don't know what you're playing at, but this isn't the time for your nonsense. Your sister's devastated, and we need you here. This family needs to come together." I deleted it, rolling my eyes. Next, Sarah, sobbing. "I don't get why you're doing this. You're my brother. I need you. Call me." Deleted. Then Mike, whispering like he was hiding. "Dude, Mom and Aunt Karen are planning to ambush you at your place when you get back. Heads up. Also, Grandma keeps saying the wedding was doomed because you weren't there. It's wild." That one I saved. I tossed my phone aside and stepped onto the balcony. The sun was rising, casting a golden glow over the ocean. Back home, my family was scrambling to salvage Sarah's mess. Here, I was sipping coffee in a robe, living my best decision ever. They were feeling what I felt: unwanted, ignored, excluded. Poetic justice. But I wasn't done. I snapped a photo of my breakfast: pancakes, fresh berries, a mimosa so perfect it could star in a commercial, and posted it, kicking off the day drama-free. Hope everyone's holding up back home. Then I scrolled through the blocked messages, smirked at the missed calls, and ordered another mimosa. I wasn't calling them back. They could sort out their own chaos. I was on vacation. By noon, I was chilling in a private cabana, drink in hand, when my phone buzzed. A text from Cousin Jen. "Okay, I know you're upset and you've got every right to be, but you need to hear what happened after the wedding. Call me. You'll love this." Jen was the only cousin with any sense, so if she said it was worth hearing, it probably was. I called her. She answered instantly. "Oh my gosh, you finally picked up," she said, practically giddy. "Are you ready for this?" I glanced at my cabana, the ocean sparkling in front of me, drink in hand. "Yeah, I'm in a good spot. Lay it on me." Jen laughed. "Okay." After the groom walked out, Sarah lost it. Not just crying, screaming, throwing things, full meltdown in front of everyone. I smirked. "Sounds like her." "It gets wilder," Jen said, barely containing herself. "Aunt Karen overheard Mom say this could have been avoided if you'd been there." I blinked. "Wait, what?" "Yup," Jen said, laughing. "Mom was like, he's always the one who fixes Sarah's messes. If he was here, he'd have calmed the groom or sorted it out. Total chaos." I burst out laughing. "So the family that cut me out is now blaming me for not being there to save the day." "Oh, it's better," Jen said. "Mom called. Aunt Karen ridiculous, and they started screaming at each other. Then Grandma jumped in saying Sarah deserved this for disrespecting the universe by not inviting you." I nearly spilled my drink from laughing. "Grandma went off," Jen continued, "telling Sarah in front of everyone, if you'd treated your brother right, you wouldn't be alone in your wedding dress right now." I was howling. "That's incredible." "And then," Jen said, "Mom tried calling the groom's family to fix things, and his mom just said, 'This is your problem now.'" I had to set my drink down before I spilled it. "So where's Sarah now?" I asked, catching my breath. Jen sighed. "Still crying, still blaming everyone but herself. She's trying to salvage things with some backup plan, but it's not happening." I grinned, shaking my head. "You know what's the best part?" "What?" "I don't care," Jen cackled. "I don't blame you. Thanks for the update, Jen." "Anytime," she said. "Enjoy your trip. You did the right thing." I hung up, feeling more content than I had in years. They wanted a wedding without me, and now they had a catastrophe instead. I raised my glass to the sky, toasting the best choice I'd ever made. Then I turned off my phone, booked a sunset sail, let the breeze wash over me, and ate a steak dinner by the ocean. My family was picking up the pieces of Sarah's disaster. I was savoring the best meal of my life. For a moment, I wondered if I should feel bad for her. Then I remembered how she'd excluded me without a second thought. Nope. I sipped my wine, snapped a final photo of the view, and posted it. No regrets. With a satisfied smile, I turned off my phone again. Let them deal with their mess. I was done being their safety net. The next morning, I woke up lighter than ever. No guilt, no stress, no family crises to fix. Just me and the sound of the sea. I ordered room service and, out of curiosity, turned on my phone. Big mistake. Notifications flooded in. Mom, stop acting like a child and call me. Sarah, I can't believe you're doing this to me. You're so selfish. Mom again. This isn't a joke. Sarah's heartbroken. Don't you care? Unknown number, probably Aunt Karen. We need to fix this family before it's too late. I groaned. It was almost impressive how quickly they flipped, from ignoring me to demanding I fix everything. Then a message from Jen caught my eye. I know you're dodging everyone, but read this. Mom's planning a family meeting when you get back. Heads up. I laughed. They thought I'd just show up, let them guilt-trip me, and act like nothing happened. Not this time. I texted Jen back. Thanks for the heads up, but I won't be there. Her reply. Wait, what do you mean? Me. Extending my trip. They wanted me out? Fine. I'm out for good. I could almost see her jaw drop. She responded, That's legendary. Spill the details when you're back, whenever that is, LOL. I grinned, opened my laptop, and extended my trip another week. No family, no drama, no family meetings. Just me and the ocean. They'd never given me peace, and now they couldn't do a thing about it. Before heading to the beach, I sent one last text to Mom and Sarah. Oh, you want me around now? Sorry, too busy enjoying my overreaction. Good luck with your mess. Then I blocked them for good, set my phone down, ordered another drink, and let the sun warm my skin. No guilt, no stress, no regrets, just peace. And it was the best decision I'd ever made.